Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel, where last episode Rean and crew completed their first day of tasks in Heimdall with the defeat of the giant drone, even despite Laura and Fee's attempts at linking failing mid-fight. With music then heard from the hidden tunnel, they emerged outside into Maida Park, where Elliot's friends were playing. After Elliot then told us more about his past in order to bond with his class, Fee and Laura decided to face each other in battle in the hope of putting aside their differences, as we now head back to the park to witness the duel. Have a good fight with that lamppost. I'm betting the lamppost. I really am.
I don't see any people in this part of the park.
I'm fine with here if you are.
Alright, Fee. Here are my conditions. If I win this duel, I want you to tell me about your past. Your personal history. At first, there was something about your strength that I couldn't bring myself to accept. From the moment we first met, I could tell you were holding back. And considering your build, your combat proficiency is extraordinary. It's simply too far removed from what I've come to know through following the way of the sword.
No doubt.
Really? Yeah, all things considered, Fee's strength is totally improbable for someone her size.
To add to that, you were once part of a Jaeger Corps. I can't say I've ever thought of the Jaegers in a particularly favorable light. If one defines knighthood as the way of the virtuous, how can the path of the Jaeger be seen as anything but corrupt? I came to believe that because we'd been raised with such strongly opposing values, I could not accept you. However, I was mistaken. After hearing Elliot's story, I asked myself again why it was that I felt such resistance to fighting alongside you. I tried to ascertain my own feelings, slowly and carefully. And that was when I finally realized. During all these months we spent together, I've known deep down that you were worthy of my trust. Our values had nothing to do with that judgment. It came from my heart alone. But in my stubbornness, I refused to acknowledge that one simple truth. In my heart, I had already deemed you worthy of trust. Yet in my mind, I still couldn't see past our incompatibilities. I suspect that contradiction was what prevented us from using our Arcus to fight as one.
So, that's how it was. Did you know about this?
Yeah, I noticed during our fight with that monster earlier.
You aren't the only one who thought we couldn't get along. You live your life so honestly. I guess somewhere along the way I'd given up on you ever accepting me.
I see.
Still, what does this have to do with wanting to know about my past? Why do you want to know?
It's very simple, really. I want to know because I like you.
What are you?
I find it frustrating when I'm not able to understand those I've taken an interest in or have a high opinion of. I felt like this several months ago with Rean, and I feel the same way now. That's why I want to know your history. I want to know what shaped you into who you are now. That said, this is simply an act of self-indulgence on my part. Nothing more, nothing less.
I'm not sure what to say.
That's our lore, all right.
You really are something else. It's fine. I don't mind telling you. But taking your spoils by force is the Jaeger's way through and through. Is that okay with you?
It's fine. Because I have no intention of thinking of my reward as a spoil of battle. I'd much rather consider it an honor, bestowed for a hard-won victory.
Fine by me.
You just talk things out. Why do you even need to fight now?
All right, I'll officiate your duel. Neither of you need to hold anything back. If I think it's getting too dangerous, I'll step in and stop the fight.
Very well.
Thanks.
Go!
I was about to say, I guess I'm not playing anything here.
Shatter!
Target locked.
Laura's kit is just straight better.
Here.
Oh, that's not too bad. Blind would be good.
Impressive.
Same to you.
Then I won't hold back. Allow me to show my strongest skill learned from my father.
Then I'll show you my strongest. Learned it from the boss himself.
That's enough!
I couldn't even tell who won. What about you, Rean?
I feel bad saying this after volunteering to be the judge, but as far as I could tell, it was a draw.
Really?
Well, I suppose it is what it is. I'll simply have to continue my training and challenge you again another time. And don't forget, I still wish to duel you as well.
Wait, why me?
Honestly.
Actually, I lost this one.
Huh?
Jaegers are at our best when we fight at night. The darkness gives us an edge. But even after I threw out a flash grenade, the duel still ended in a draw. If we'd fought during the day, I would have lost.
That's...
She has a point.
Well then.
very well. I'll accept this victory.
Well, anyway.
I guess the two of us should go for a little stroll then.
I don't mind if you listen. Is that fine with you, Laura?
I have no objections. We're all in this together.
Okay. I used to be part of a Jaeger Corps called Zephyr. Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphid. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. after that. The Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yep. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal, and after that, well, you know the rest.
That's quite a history. Listening to you tell your story really brings into focus how limited my view of the world has been. But I feel like I finally know you. There's still so much more I want to learn, of course, but at least this gives me a base to build on. How about it? Care to mix things up a little?
Oh. Let's do it.
Now wait just a minute.
Chotomate, no!
I should have known.
Yes, I was just like, oh no, girls, they're teaming up! We know the men are dead.
I guess I've had this coming since the practical exam, huh?
Well, it's at your discretion, of course. I doubt either of us has the energy to fight at our peak.
But we'll give it a try.
You've got to be kidding me! We haven't got a chance against them!
Come on. This is a good opportunity to see what they can really do, right? Let's just think of this as a little bonus for our field study and give it the best we've got.
Fine. But I don't intend to hold back. So I expect no less from both of you.
You have my thanks.
Here we go.
I'm not going to hold back.
Fine, I'll do it.
Fine, I'll do it, God. Laura and Fee can now link with one another.
My turn.
Without any issue whatsoever. Well, if I'm going to have a first turn, the first turn I should do on anyone like this is try to, like, disable the two melee attacking guys.
Here.
Okay, I've managed to poison Machias.
Gotcha!
They are beating the crap out of Fee. The hell? I've poisoned Machias for 6 turns. Rean is coming in. I kind of want to disable him. Can I get both of them with this? I need Fee to heal herself up.
No escape!
If I could get a status effect on them, I'd be a lot better off, but those guys really mashed Fee hard then. I mean, I'd rather use a Tyrol bomb to keep her up and going at this point. I've got no chance to scanner these guys either at this rate.
Alright, let's do this!
Isn't he out of range? No, he's not.
Okay.
Well, his health is dropping. Didn't manage to get a blind on either of these. That would have been the best thing to get. I can get another attack in, supposedly. If I use an item now, which wouldn't have a delay, could I get a scan on one quickly and then kind of nuke him to death? I think I've got 2 battle scopes left. I really need to buy more of them. I think I have base ability to scan with Fee. I'm not sure. Class 7's Vice President uses special bullets loaded into a shotgun to break through enemy ranks. Amachius.
Of course.
Of course, we're going to have to break that guy horribly. I think I'll keep using this spin because it does stupid damage. We even fainted Machias. Really, I've just got to go on Rean. I can hit both with that?
There you go.
Oh my goodness.
Got it.
That's going to hit Machias, I take it.
Of course.
Damn it. Poor Machias, man.
This is so ridiculous.
Wait, I got countered? I missed?
She's slow.
Oh, there we go. There's a bit of revenge.
Okay.
Well, you don't like me. Sure thing. Your friend is taken down. Machias is down. Let's use my other battle scope. I do have. Wait, no, I do have it, don't I? No, I don't. Yeah, battle scope. I'm gonna have to buy more of them. I don't even know why I want to scan them though. Alright, practitioner of the 8 Leaves One Blade School, which he studied under the sword hermit Yun Kai Fei.
There!
Okay.
Luckily, he doesn't have anyone to team up with at the moment. Really, I just want to get my HP back at this point. Let's go over tier Erebonia myself.
Yeah.
Now that should put the battle surely within my victory, right?
Shatter!
There!
So again, the not clever thing is to have people that close to each other when he's just going to keep delaying me.
I'll handle it.
So let's hope this finishes the job.
Here we go.
Did I get a death blow then?
Should have seen that coming.
Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
Yep, no more hostiles. They're your friends, V.
We did it.
Uh-huh.
You two. It's like they're off in their own little world.
I think we've just witnessed the birth of an unstoppable duo.
Hey, what are you four doing? Oh, crap.
Uh-oh.
Students, are you from one of the local high schools?
We received reports of a group causing a terrible racket in the park. What in Adios' name were you doing?
Please, sir, this isn't what it might seem like. There's a perfectly reasonable, though admittedly rather complicated explanation for all of this.
We're very sorry for any trouble we've caused. We tried to minimize the disturbance to others, but it seems we weren't totally successful there.
Perhaps dueling in the park wasn't as good of an idea as it first seemed.
Maybe the underground tunnels would have been better.
You know, it's a little late for such deep insights. Besides, who do you think were the ones who started this? Don't just act like you're some innocent bystanders.
And so, whoa, that's a lot of Link experience. And Laura and Fee reached Link level 2. Makes sense we get a lot of it if we weren't really able to Link before.
Ooh, you're moving up in the world.
E6. How far away from the next one?
I've got a little reward here for you.
Quite a bit. We got a gladiator belt as a perk.
Drinks are on me someday.
Hey, Leandra, thank the 21-month sub as we move over to Sunday. Field study day 2. Thank you very much. Bonjour, how are you?
Huh? Are they all still asleep? It's almost time for breakfast.
Oh, it's you, Elliot. Sorry, we didn't mean to keep you waiting.
What's wrong? You look exhausted.
You might say we had a pretty eventful night.
Look at these geriatrics. On the other hand, as you can see, we have gusto to spare. Isn't that right, Fee?
And you call yourselves men?
How can you two just waltz around like that after last night? Are you even human?
Oh, just calm down.
Wow, what the heck did you guys do last night? The two of you look like you've been chased around town by wolves, but Fee and Laura are all buddy-buddy now.
Yeah, we'll catch you up on that later. First things first, let's grab the list of today's tasks from the mailbox.
I'd like to point out, Both the girls, they went up against not the ones who beat them. Elliot wasn't in the party. If Elliot resoundingly beats, then things become a lot more problematic versus that dual combo, to be perfectly fair. They've got quite nice new abilities of themselves. Getting feint and death blows, for example, is easy enough. Right, field study envelope for July. Rean took the day's task from the guild house mailbox and everyone walked to Elliot's house. At Fiona's insistence, they decided to have breakfast before taking a look at their dads for the day. It's literally skills matchups, and Macius really did not have the thing to really help us out, did he? Wow, so that's what happened yesterday after you guys left. I feel left out now. You have our apologies, but listening to you talk about your resolve yesterday strengthened my own. I simply couldn't wait any longer. We'll treat you to something later. Consider yourselves lucky you didn't have to endure 2 hours of police questioning afterward like we did. 2 hours! Oh, so that's why you all seem so tired. Yeah, it's not lack of sleep that gets you, it's the mental fatigue. Thank you for the follow, Dat. Welcome, welcome. So did you receive another packet of tasks from the governor? Yep, probably delivered first thing this morning before we were even awake. Well, look after them once we finished our breakfast. Agreed. Make sure you get plenty to eat so you'll have lots of energy for the day ahead. And there's plenty more where that come from if you can manage it. Field study day 2, assigned tasks. Heimdall a port monster? Heimdall. Made for walking and oh no. Our family's kitten Nono has gone missing. If you can help us, please visit us in our home in the Ost district for more details. Kitten, we need to find that cat. We will do everything for a cat before anything else. Made for walking. Owner Howard, I need someone to test a new product. Come to the stage on Vainquist Street and I'll tell you more. Made for walking. Okay. Scratch that. That sounds very much like a quest we got in FC, just by the name of it. So we're going there first, just in case. Heimdall Port Monster. Port Chief Dan Berthel. A terrifying monster has been sighted in an underground waterway near Heimdall Port. Confirm the specifics with Dan Berthel, the Port Chief, then eliminate the creature. Well, we got to do the optionals first. That's not a problem. Looks like we've got quite a variety today too. Yeah, one of them looks like it'll take us to an area we didn't get to see yesterday. Yep, that monster extermination request from Heimdall Port. We shouldn't have any problems getting there on the trams. Same for Made Apart, where we were yesterday. We'll likely have to visit a number of locations today as well. And considering that the festival begins tomorrow, I expect the city will be buzzing with excitement. Still, no need to rush. Well, take care everyone. It'll be fun just walking around watching as everyone puts the finishing touches on their decorations. Right. Thanks, sis. Thank you very much for making us breakfast. Alright, let's get started. These jobs aren't going to do themselves. So our next day begins. I forgot about this music. Right. Let's do a certain replacement in terms of party dynamics here. That means we can switch some orbments back over again. Or some courts, more to the point. So get that in there. Beautiful impede 2. Make sure we impede everything ever with even just an arc thingy. What did you have before? I don't even know what you had in there before when I think about it. Let's have a demonic scythe maybe, I guess. Alright, so everything else is good. We've got detection for any chests. Not that we're going to find any chests wandering around the town anywhere. And now we can have the links completely differently, in a sense. We can have these two linked up. Even though I think they work quite well with the others. But it would be bad not to have them linked now, right? I don't care what side they're on, really. Maybe they can level up even more. Elliot and Rean are quite a good combo together, after all. Right. Hey, sis. Summer Festival always serves as a reminder that the hottest part of summer is about to begin. Apparently, it used to be customary to clean your home and go around thanking people for favours this time of year. Not many people do that nowadays, but I think it's a wonderful idea, personally. Speaking of which, I better turn my fan on. Oh, need a little bit of cold air. It's going to be hot in the UK this week. You know, hot for the UK. Still can't go in Elliot's room now, though. We're allowed to see it one time, but not more than that. So, is this a case of talk to everyone in the streets again, just in case there's hidden quests around? I guess I should talk to the walkers first. Summer Festival's finally starting tomorrow. We only celebrate for 3 days here in Heimdall, but I've heard there are some places where it runs 5 whole days. Kinda nice to be jealous of the people in the provinces. That said, of course, we usually find our stuff in the afternoons. There's a parade during the first day of the festival, isn't there? Huh, how exciting! I simply can't wait to see Princess Alpin's loveliest with my own eyes. I expect the summer festival in Heimdall to be much flashier than this, given all the talk about it. Back home, we wear floral adornments as we celebrate the festival. Why is it not flashy enough for you? I need to go to the local shop. There's Amber and Moore Bar. Did you hear about what happened over at Mater Park last night? Apparently, the HMP arrested some shady characters, so you better be careful if you're over there. Worry not, we know what we're doing. We'll get them if they show up again. You two are doing this on purpose, aren't you? We're feigning innocence by sounding like they're the hunters. I feel bad for Ron, since Mum always forgets stuff so quick. He tells her that she'll be back late because of practice every day, but she forgets every time. My son Ron is performing in a concert during the summer festival. I didn't know he had it in him. Maybe it helped that he had Fiona as a teacher. Surely you'd have known that way before. You really that forgetful? I thought that was a dual chessboard thing, though. Yeah, Fee's got demonic side for the mascots currently, I think. It's been over a year since they closed the Bracers Guild here. It was kind of a shock given how popular and effective they were. Apparently the best bracer they had back then was a woman too. Was it? Strauss works over at City Hall. And as it just so happens, he's in charge of decorations around here this year. Which means it's easy for me to take over and lead him towards making the decorations around here perfect. Make sure you double up on decorations around the tram track, Strauss. I'm sure everyone will like that. You do realise that the decorations are already planned out, don't you? Already been planned, man. I can go back in my room. Just gotta make sure. Just gotta make sure. Where's my Bracer Guild postings? I want Mr. Regnitz not to mail it. He has to come over in the morning, open that door, and he has to post the task on the Bracers board. I will not accept it. We always have a special dish just for the summer festival. I'm not sure what you should make for this year, though. Last year, Fiona gave us the idea to bake musical note-themed cakes. Musical note-themed? They make each person, when they bite into it, go, ah, 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 ah. Different notes, yeah? Don't take those things out of context, because I know how you can use that in a soundboard. While the Imperial Army has a bunch of armoured divisions, there are 3 in particular I think are important. First up's the 3rd Armoured Division, led by Lieutenant General Zex Vander himself. Then you've got the 7th Armoured Division, who can tear across a battlefield with lightning speed. Finally, there's the 4th Armoured Division, who have more raw firepower than any other unit in the military. That's a division that Lieutenant General Olaf Craig commands. Or Craig, sorry. If you think about it, that makes him the strongest man in Erebonia. Does it now? Long ago, back when I was an instructor at the Music Academy, I had one student who was far above the rest. She went on to become famous, fall in love, get married, and have children. She eventually lost her life to illness. Still, it was clear that she loved the life she led. Even on her deathbed, she continued to sing. Yeah, that's just how I feel about her. Sorry about that. Old men like me just love to reminisce. Specifically about Thingy. Do you have to say that in front of Elliot? I don't know. Seems he's fine with it. Right, let's go to Van Quiller Street. Van Quiller there. Because that is where it sounds like a nightmare, if it is, of an optional quest might be. Give chat ideas. Sure, I won't. It's like, I know I can fast travel and skip the tram sequences, but they're world building too, you know? If a little bit long. Definitely feels like the summer festival now that the city's all prettied up. Too bad I'm working more. I'm sure you are. Pretty as the street is, I do find myself wary of these orbital cars. What if they hit somebody in that speed? Well, do they have traffic lights in Heimdall? Have they not developed? They've developed cars, but not a way to easily cross. Good job. I see the rumours of Anchor Street Splendor were not exaggerated. What an excellent venue for the summer festival. How wonderful. That said, though, I wonder actually what was the gap in the real world between the development of cars, because they were ages ago, and the development of, like for example, zebra crossing, or, you know, just ways to get passengers to cross easily. Of course, it was needed more the more cars were on the street, but still. That's something I might actually look up. I can finally return home to Crossbar now that my business here is done. Actually, I should buy some souvenirs for my family before I head out. While we may have moved to a nice house, I still owe Sunita and Creel for all the trouble I've caused them. I feel like I should know those names. There's Bond there. James Bond. There's so many famous stores around here. There's a boutique, there's Bifrost. I can't decide which to explore first. The Imperial Chronicles journalists all seem awful busy. I'm not surprised though, with the festival starting tomorrow. I imagine they're up to their eyes in work. And one last guy to speak to of the Walkers. Chancellor Osborne's really popular. Everyone sees him as a crusader for the people. But that's not the only reason he's famous. Women are head over heels for that dandy look he's got too. Dandy look. I don't see it though. He looks more scary than attractive to me. Speaking with the sun around. You know about St. Aslea's Girls' School over in the Sankt district? It's sort of girls with no backgrounds, all of whom stay in dormitories. I'm guessing all the lessons will be about learning to be high-class ladies too. Dance classes, cooking lessons and so on. It's kind of hard to imagine a school like that as a commoner though. The main thing I worry about Rean right now is he's actually in Heimdall and he's not visiting his sister. He has no intention. First traffic signal was a gaslit one in 1868? Interesting. And so we've all learned today. Well now, you kids must be from Force Class 7. I'm Howard, the owner of this here boutique. You look shocked that I know who you are, but I was the one who designed those uniforms you're wearing. I think I heard that before, actually. Is that so? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you then. Come to think of it, we just heard yesterday that our uniforms were made here. They're fantastic uniforms. It's an honor to be able to speak to the man who designed them. You're gonna make me blush if you keep all that up. It's really the other way around. You all suit your uniforms very well. You've even made your own little tweaks to match your personalities. Good stuff. Thanks. I'm guessing you're here because of that request I sent in them. That's right. Can you tell us a little more about it? No problem. So we got some new shoes in, but I'd like one of you to give them a little test run for me. Just to see how they hold up in action. Oh, that sounds interesting. It's not a usual kind of request. Glad to see the interest. So you got time to wear some shoes? Sure. Could easily guess this one. We'll be glad to help. That's the way. Just what kind of shoes do you need us to test? Actually, the Strega Corporation's newest design. Ah! The Strega Corporation? I think I've heard the name before. I don't know my shoe brands very well. Blasphemers! I guess they ain't that popular here in Erebonia. I don't want to be familiar with them, actually. I believe they celebrated their 50th anniversary last year. They're from the Man State, right? Yes and yes. I'm pretty impressed you two know so much. Same here. I read about them in a magazine once, that's all. I just realized you're wearing Strega shoes yourself, young lady. Strega stuff is easy to move in and durable enough. They're pretty decent. Good to hear some positive impressions. Anyway, I should probably explain what I actually want you to do. Or I will after we decide on who will be wearing them. The ones I've got here are for girls. Specifically girls who are maybe 160 to 170 lege tall. Lege. We've only got one person here who fits that bill. You're up, Laura. I can't imagine anyone else in our group wearing them at least. Then it's sorted. Mind if I ask you to put them on now? Of course. No, it's just get Rean to jam himself into them. The ladies' Slaggers have been picked up. Seems like a perfect fit. You'll need this as well, so here you go. An orbital pedometer. What might this be? It's an orbital pedometer, which you'll use to track how many steps you've taken. It works in tandem with a transceiver in the shoes to count all your steps. Yeah, sounds like overkill, but I'll let my data as accurate as possible. That definitely seems thorough. Is there a specific number of steps you'd like me to take before we return? I think 2,000 steps should do it. You can walk around more if you want, though. The results should be the same either way, so more steps isn't better or worse. Either way, once you clear 2,000, come on back and talk to me. Understood. Okay, Laura, ready to do some walking? Always. How long do I get for this? Laura's shoe equipment slot has been changed to a pair of Lady Stragas. Note that the step count will not increase if you remove these. Are they worse than what we were wearing originally, or are they better? They're better, so why would I complain? They even give accuracy. Defense 120, move plus 3, strength plus 15, accuracy plus 20%, Laura only. A new model of Stragas receive from Howard. Well, I'm not going to complain. Do I get any other shoes that I can give to someone else, maybe? I think I actually bought shoes for everyone, didn't I? Oh, the military spikes can now go over to you. That's fine. I could have given them to you as well, I guess. You've got frost shoes, have you? I guess that may need to be changed up in the future. Yes. Get that off you. You're not allowed military spikes. So our lowest speed, lowest evade, ups movement. 40 extra defense is pretty good, to be fair. And the rigid shoes are more defense too, so we can get some military spikes. Right. So if I walk around like this for a little bit, How many steps is that? Where do I find the orbital pedometer? Event? There we go. 18 steps. Well, we've got lots of people to talk to in town, just in case there's quests, so here we go. Zephyr used to be one of our most frequent customers. She loved our clothing so much that she came to visit every day, so she and Howard got to know each other pretty well. And in the end, he offered her a job. Actually, that's how a lot of our employees got their jobs. Let's head to our over-optional quest area, though, in the future. Haha, you could always make a new accessory the focal point. These earrings would be perfect for you. Oh, these will do nicely. Just play Pokemon Go while walking? Oh, I've got to distract myself, have I? What's wrong with a little bit of walking in our lives? I wonder if running gets it to count faster. This store's been in business ever since my great-grandpa's generation, you know? That's why it doesn't exactly look modern. But we're every bit as good as those fancy new oval stores. If I customize a weapon, then, do I have any new material for it? No. That, and I don't have the weapons for it, apart from the odd eye. So really what I should do is I should get the Ruby Force, etc. Or the Ruby Wand. Buy some new weapons for the other guys. And go from there. Weapon shop is around this corner. I wonder how many steps that is. This is what I get. I wonder how many steps that's been. I wonder how many steps that's been. 118 steps. Actually, 2,000 will be done pretty fast when you think about it. Take more steps than you imagine. Princess Oliver's getting really popular these days. No one's gave a rip about him until he returned from abroad in that white airship. That was a big deal. You had pretty much everyone in Heimdall talking about him. I guess it's one way to capture the people's imaginations. Oh ho. Really? Alright, the Ruby Wand is definitely a strength increase. The ATS goes down because it's not improved at this point in time. And Stinger SG30. Oh, there you are. Would be a nice increase for you as well. Let's buy 2 weapons first, I think. Though, first of all, before I can do that, I need to actually make sure I've got money, right? So, they've all got their top model weapon for now. Apart from that, titanium coat, was that better than the coats we saw elsewhere? I can't remember now. 605284. 605284. Out of my way. I'm trying to remember. 605284 for Laura. 605284. Yeah, there's a massive ADF down, isn't it? So it depends. Do I want the extra defense, or do I want the other stats with it too? And I'm guessing I definitely want the other stats too. So red jackets seem pretty good to pick up at this point in time. I only got 1 to equip at the moment. But that means I can just sell some stuff too, because of course we've now got both of these to sell. I'll lose the extra faint chance on some stuff, but all good. We can do red jacket again. Okay, we're down to 900 mirror. I mean, that's a big defense increase for you as well. Sturdy leather, get rid of them. Golden dress. They're not as good, are they? The ribbed shoes definitely aren't. I think I should be able to just about make the right amount of money. Cool. So our entire front party, in a sense, can have buffed up defense gear at the moment. They still don't have all shoes at this point, but Laura got a free pair. Maybe Laura gets to keep free pair. That's what we're praying. Ah, I feel happier after that. Now we've got most of our upgrades for this chapter. We just need more U material at this point. 221 steps. We're 10th of the way there, and we didn't even try. Isn't that the way it's good to be? Technically, I think by the time I finish the other optional, I'll probably have finished that one, right? I mean, I could just do this for a while. Now's the Bifrost. I don't think there's anything really to do unless there's a mission. The word Bifrost refers to a legendary rainbow bridge set to lead warriors to victory. When the War of the Lions was ended, Emperor Dracos walked triumphantly up this street to celebrate the war's end.
That was how the store came to get its name, as the street was, in a sense, a bridge that led him to his own victory. Tomorrow happens to mark the anniversary of the war's end too. Why not purchase something to celebrate? He's a good salesman, that guy. Welcome to Plaza Bifrost. During the summer festival period, we'll be handing out commemorative gifts to all our customers. Please don't forget to collect yours. Where? Where's my freebie? It's tradition to hand out gifts to people in the neighborhood during the summer festival, so here I am stocking up to avoid the shame of being the only one who doesn't have any gifts to give. Alright, I need to buy some gifts to the people at my husband's workplace too. Hey, what about me? Oh, the bookstore, forgot about that. Still just Carnelia reprints and Imperial Chronicles, so no good there. Imperial Chronicles is a history stretching all the way back to the Middle Ages. It started as a magazine aimed squarely at the nobility. It's been informing and enriching the minds of Erebonian citizens ever since. And it may have been. Any weirdos up here today? Jaegers are basically super skilled mercenaries. They'll do pretty much anything for the right price. Some countries have laws that outright ban the use of them, but not Erebonia. After all, this is the country that's okay with letting the rich build up their very own personal armies. That's not good. Most of the ingredients we use here get brought in through a Heimdall port. As useful as the trains and airships are, it's definitely best to bring seafood and like in by boat. Keeps it nice and fresh. No, we should bring it in by plane. Like gigantic nets swooping in. Surely nothing bad would happen with that. I managed to buy some really nice coffee beans today, so I say I'm satisfied. I can't wait to get home and give them a try. Look at all these stores. Really spoiled for choice. You could fill an entire day just going and taking a peek into each one. Yeah, you could. That's why the problem with talking to find the hidden missions and all that. The Panto & Co. is famous enough to be entrusted with the interior design for embassies and reception halls. He said they do a good job of giving each of their products an Erebonian touch. I wonder if I could get them to do my house too. The people of Erebonia are known to admire austerity and strength. It's certainly reflecting the city's atmosphere. Perhaps it's due to the influence of the nobles and their culture. What did you sell again? Ooh. Possible anti-confused stuff like a green pendulum here for 5,000. I know there's a better version of that still. We don't need your drugs. Or what was it you sold? You're the whole food seller, aren't you? The only customer we get who stands out is this one really cool intellectual looking guy. It turns out he's actually Heimdall's governor. But he just started working here part-time, so I had no idea. It seems like he's been a fan of our coffee since before we even become a chain store. Loads of people like to speak about his dad, don't they? Oh, that's the other entrance to Plaza Bifrost. I think I've talked to you. Yes, my name is Carrigan, and I placed an advertisement in your missing persons section several days ago. Has anyone contacted you with any information on Lady Annabelle? Ooh, talk to me. No, okay, something's up. Have we just found maybe a precursor to a hidden quest or a quest? Yes, we did receive your request. Please go ahead and make your way to the waiting area. I'll call the person responsible. Ooh. And this is why we search, right? Oops, I should get ready to meet with Claude. He's going to be the one covering the trade conference in Cosbell for us. But over here, we've got the summer festival tomorrow, so we got to figure out our layouts for that. There's the missing persons. Alright, where to next then? You know what, let's go to Matter Park. Actually, where actually is my main quest? It's at the dock, isn't it? How do I actually even get there? I know Port Monster. The other two are medium. That one's on a short. That makes it sound like something's going to happen afterwards. Or well, that makes it sound like I can give these in the afternoon, maybe. So maybe I can keep going with the walking until then. But we need to go find Keaton in the Ost District first. Why did I come over here? I just want to check out if there was actually a fishing spot. Because I didn't look, did I? Who's your favourite celebrity, Coco? I really like Lord Rufus. He's so dreamy. I might go with Osborne. You've got weird tastes. Really? Yes, you do. No way, he's no good. Even Governor Regnitz would be better. Kids talking about the old men's. Right, no fishing spot there.
This park is so peaceful, it's easy to forget we're in the capital.
I could take a nap here.
Yeah, people love to come here to relax.
Should we interrupt their performance again? It's our last session before tomorrow's performance. We've been working so hard that I've started dreaming up practice. Good luck tomorrow. I'm sure you're all going to be great. Thanks. We're really going to make this one count. See, this is where I might get a quest that brings me back here anyway. Can't see any little fishing spots yet.
Right.
Elliot's gonna look now. Hey, I want to go see a performance of the opera. I want to see the diva herself up close. That sounds good. How about we get jobs at the opera house? We'd be able to see her every day if we did that. Seems like Robert's really trying, though. What an amazing idea. Let's go apply as soon as possible.
Ooh, this looks like a good spot.
We found it. Where is it?
Ooh, this looks like a good...
That's our fishing spot. What will we find with our deluxe rod? We need better rods, to be honest. They're still sitting there, yet. Olis needs more fishing. No, Olis needs fishing where he knows that he only has a few attempts. And this is a brand new fish. That goldfish. Oh, man. Come on, at least let me press the button. That one actually fought.
Now that's a catch.
Arowana. 65 points because the new catch. Sepith Mass was coughed up. 250 quid worth. 250 quid, yeah. There's only 3 fishing charges here, though. Now go for this fishing any day. Another arowana. That delay makes it really hard to get them out easily.
Now that's a catch.
Another arowana. Oh, 7 mass. Oh, this is the money fish. We had Sepith fish. Now we've got money fish. Get a big one of them and you're happy. Seems to be mostly arowanas. I just stay here all day. I'd make a living out of it. Ah.
Now that's a catch.
Another arowana of the big size. Tempted to use ground bait and keep going with that because we made a good 1,750 in cash then. Hey, just so you know, this is supposed to be off limits this afternoon. Security needs to be tight since a member of the Imperial family will be attending the garden party. So we'll be blocking things off to beef up security. Oh? The things we find out by looking around. We're always taking care of things like this, so there's no problem. Just leave it to me. What are you taking care of? You just need me to carry the benches out, right? Leave it to me. Stuff like this is my speciality. Thanks. Really appreciate you helping out every year. Super strong kiddo. Easily able to deal with benches. Every year, a member of the Imperial family attends the garden party. It's been a number of years since His Majesty last attended, though. As one of the organisers of this event, I can't help but feel a little disappointed by that. My grandson's a hard worker, but I can't just unload all the work on him. Let me give you a taste of what real elegance looks like. Because the drawing that youngster from City Hall whipped up isn't really much use. Poor youngster from City Hall. You tried so hard. And you're just dissing him badly. I'm glad Gary is willing to help us out every year, but it'd be nice if he were a little less picky. He's something of an artist, and boy does that show. Never complains about his grandson though. That kid's a huge help. Like the kid, not the adult. To be honest, I know I've missed probably tons of fishing spots across everything. It's not like I've been hunting them as well as I should have maybe been. We should get started on the decorations here soon, especially since the garden party will be held here tomorrow. We'll be in big trouble if things aren't ready by then. Alright, let's go to the Ost district then. We can go to Crystal Garden Underground Waterway from here. We can literally just walk into the Underground Waterway from here. Haven't found a hidden quest so far. People call this place the Old Town, but at least the rent is cheap. Sure, it's old, but it's bustling. Lots of people who work here to support their families back in the provinces too. But also just gives nobles another reason to look down on us. We've suffered a lot because of that. And that's something I'll never forget. Never. That said as well, we just did spend a lot of time walking around. How are we looking? 1,000 steps, see? You'd be there before you know it. Damn it, I got caught by the worst kids at the worst time. I still got some deliveries I have to make, but these two always manage to eat at my time. I've got to escape somehow. I'll help. First of all, you lift up this cover here. You lift it up, I push. That's going to be the last place that gets decorated for the summer festival. Someone from City Hall said it'd take until tomorrow morning to start too, because they don't have enough staff. That's why we're going to help out instead. I know, don't tell me. That is genius. Yeah. Help us out, Johnny. I've got my own work to do here. Besides, the local government's job to get its city decorated, isn't it? Why do I have to help you out? Because we're neighbours. That ain't a good reason. Is it not? Well, let's find this person whose house it is. And I was thinking it would be this house rather than the other one, because of course we've already done a quest there. They can't have two problems, can they? No, where'd you go? Don't worry, I'm sure she'll be back soon enough. Oh, you're... Machias! I'm so glad you came. It's no trouble. You want us to find a kitten for you, right? That's right. She's been gone since yesterday and we were worried sick. But then we heard about all of you from City Hall. It was quite a surprise, to be honest. When we sent our request to the Residents Association, we never expected Carl would take matters into his own hands. Oh, so you didn't send it to us directly? That's as sharp as ever. Yeah, he really knows how to handle things around here. He is the governor for a reason. Back on topic, though, I've heard that you're all very busy as it is. Do you have the time to help us with this? If not, there's no need to worry about it. Always for a lost cat, right? And for more walking around. There's always time to find a pet. Oh, thank you so much. Does that mean you're going to find Nono? That's right. We'll bring her back before you know it. Could you tell us what she looks like? Of course. She's a kitten with pure white fur, and she's wearing a red collar with a bell on it. Oh, and she's a bit of a scaredy cat. Noted. So when did she disappear? Yesterday evening. She ran away because I left the window open. It's all my fault. Oh no, Cha-Cha, it's not your fault. We told her she was too small to be able to get out the window and that keeping it open would be fine. So high up, we never expected her to be able to get out that way. That seems like a natural assumption. You can't underestimate cats, even if they're young. That applies to her, too. Agreed. Is there anything else you know that could help us? Unfortunately not. Just as Cha-Cha said, Nono's scared very easily. It's only been one night since she left, so it's very likely she's still in the Ost District. I see. So we're probably better off keeping our search pretty local. Yeah, I think we can safely assume we should begin our search outdoors. Someone certainly would have got in contact with the association if she managed to get into their house. It does stand to reason that she'd be somewhere outside. Great. We'll start searching right away. Thank you so much. Please find Nono for me. Oh no has been started. That gives us a lot of time to run around. Please find Nono for me. She's probably feeling sad and lonely right now. I will find Nono. She's just upstairs, I bet. She's under the bed. So let's check on top of the cupboard. Cats can get there. Check to the side bit. Of course you'll have checked the side here. Do you know where I check first? My pants. Kitty likes to be in my pants. Get out of my pants, cat. They're my pants. I don't need fur in my pants. Get out my pants. Alright, where is this cat then? Well, there's some cats. A mum and a kitten. It's always nice to see a family getting along. Neither of them match the description we've given, though. Yeah. Then we should keep searching. Hey, strays then. We can take him in. Class 7 cats, come on. Do the job. Oh, well, I guess we've already got our own cat. These ones look more pleasant. Less trying to get me killed. It's good reason to have those cats instead, right? What a strange cat. It almost resembles a cow. What? Wonder if you can milk it. What? I doubt that somehow. This one doesn't match Nono's description, though. Yeah, let's check elsewhere. I'm trying to milk cats, people. You free. What? It doesn't look like a cow. It looks like a cat. Just because it's got some colouring. Many things have that same colouring. I'm looking forward to the kickoff of the summer festival tomorrow. I mean, it is the one time of the year we ever actually get tourists in this district. And that's got this fresh-faced business beauty, all excited about the prospect of even better sales. Beauty? Don't question that. Don't question that part. I'll question what I want to. What would be nice if I could make an impede, like, powered-up version? So that would be pretty cool. Is it actually better just to make smaller ones into bigger ones? Maybe it costs less to do that. Need to look into kind of things like that. Right, if I press start, we can see our next location of a cat to find. Easy, right? Can't go in there, though. No one's living here right now. It'd be better use of our time to focus on our field study. Machias says no. Oh, look, it's those thugs that are trying to pressure me. So what are our plans for the summer festival? Oh, I know. We should wait here and jump everyone who walks by. Don't be a damn idiot. We don't want to be a nuisance. Sorry. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to force our way into the pub in the morning and order some ginger ale. That's so cool. Only a super delinquent would go to the pub in the morning for ginger ale. How do you think you're playing at, huh? Tell anyone about this and you're dead, you hear me? Dead. And the thought never crossed my mind. More importantly, have you two ever so much as thought about your futures? Everyone has to grow up sometime. Don't just launch into a lecture. That's an awesome idea. Ha! Now anyone won't know what hit him when we show up in the morning demanding ginger ale. Okay. That's not a cat. Oh, there's a cat. Not the right colour though. And it's not Nono. Doesn't seem like there are any other cats around here either. Yeah, we should go check out somewhere else. Meow. Meow. I believe we searched the entirety of the Oz district now. Yeah, I think so. What's up? Well, Oz home to most of Heimdall's stray cats, but I haven't seen their leader around anywhere. They have a leader. I guess we haven't really searched the alleyways or anything yet. True, those are the kind of places you expect to find kittens too. Allow us to return to our search then. What's wrong, Feet? That's quite the impressive presence, I feel. It's massive for a cat. Maybe this is their leader.
Boss cat.
That's one big cat. That's him. That's the leader of all the cats in the Oz district. They call him
Mr Tiddles.
That's not a very imposing name.
Dun dun dun.
He sure is quick, especially for his size. He's not the boss for nothing. I guess his hideout's on the other side of this gate. It must be. I wouldn't have thought to look here. Let's get this gate open and take a look. Is it alright for us to do that? Sure. The only thing behind here is an old abandoned house. No one will complain if we lock it up afterwards. An old abandoned house, you say? Huh. Mr. Tiddles should be somewhere around here. There he is. Huh. That kitten matches Nono's description perfectly. Well, I never would have expected to find her here. Likewise. We're glad we did, though. Don't celebrate too early. Looks like Mr. Tiddles was keeping Nono safe. Oh boy. Looks like we made him mad, too. I'll take care of it. Don't worry. We're not here to hurt you. Fee! Are you okay? I'm fine. Stay quiet. Got it. We're not your enemy. All we want to do is take that kitten back to her home. Meow meow. 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 Meow meow. 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 Oh no, I need the dictionary again. Meow. Meow meow. Good boy. I'm not really sure what just happened there, but I guess we're in the clear. I have no words. They seem to have connected somehow. I didn't think any of us could have predicted this would happen. Cat found. Thank you so much for finding Nono. Meow. I can hardly believe the legendary Mr. Tiddles took her under his care, though. The thought warms this old heart. Agreed. I'm impressed that Fee was able to connect with him, too. It's not a big deal. Thanks for patching up my finger for me, Cha-Cha. You're welcome. This request allows us to see a side of Fee we've never seen before. It really did. Oh yes, please take this. It's not much, but it's the least we can do to thank you all. We've got a kitty strap. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Bye-bye. See you all again. Once again, thank you so much for your help. As Oh No 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 is complete. Little kitten is safe. Thanks for finding Nono. You need to come over again so we can play together, okay? Still amazed the legendary Mr. Tiddles took Nono under his care. I'll have to be sure to thank him sometime. The legendary. Everyone's like, this cat is a legend. Technically, we have a cat like that on our estate, the old man cat. What a relief to know that Nono was safe all along. Thank you all so much for your help. Of course, he's male though, so that makes my cat a target rather than of the wrong kind of love. But they get along. They get along. Just gotta watch out in case they don't at the same time. Adler is nicely asleep. Man, I'm so bored. Think we'll get any customers tomorrow, Gamgee? Some people are probably rolling. Always do. That's not what I meant. Those are just random people in the neighborhood. Carl's been crazy smart ever since he was a kid. He even skipped ahead with the rest of us in Sunday school. Not much of a fighter, though, and there were more than a few times when I had to come along and save him. And now he's the Imperial Governor. It's still hard to believe. That it is. Give me some ginger beer. Ginger ale. He didn't even have any. What are they trying to order? Alright, so I think we checked out most of this district, apart from the people we've already spoken to and done quests for in the past. Better get going to work. Don't worry, I've got the day off tomorrow. We can go to the festival then. And I've got to say, I'm really looking forward to it. Well, I hope you didn't lose your hat. Jim works at Heimdall Port, so he's always really busy. I know he's working hard though, so I can't really complain. I'm more concerned about his safety than anything else. Well, there's a mission at the port at this point in time. How's our step-in going? 1,633. We're not far off. So where have we not visited as of yet? We've been to Ost. We haven't been to the Garnier district yet, have we? Or Drykel's Plaza. I guess Drykel's Plaza is pretty small if we want to check that place out. Oh yeah, wait a second. Wrong place. Thinking wrong place. This isn't small. Hey, stop gawking and get moving. Don't forget that we're here to see the prince in tomorrow's parade. This is amazing. You can really tell the Emperor lives around here. Everywhere you look, there's no breathtaking sight. I mean, this place is pretty luxurious. This plaza is a famous tourist destination after all. We're the ones who should find somewhere else to play. Or at least that's what I think. Hey Tim, whose side are you on here? He's got glasses. He's obviously smart and understands, you know, not being an idiot, probably. I always like considering tourists and stuff here for the summer festival. Sucks though, because we can't play around as much when they're all over the place. Man, who even cares about the festival? We ain't little kids anymore. What kind of loser gets excited about that stuff? So, you're gonna have to go somewhere else. I don't really think that about glasses people, by the way. Like, they're just automatically smart because you wear glasses. Because I had a teacher in primary school, the top class, who actually had pure favoritism for students wearing glasses over people who wouldn't. And would openly express that fact. Right, what do I still have left to do? First I need to put up notices about the road restrictions, then check which stalls have permission to operate here. There's always so much to do at this time of year. It's weird how favoritism can come out, right? Heimdall is the most deceitful city. While you may not realize it yet, I'm sure the time will come when this makes itself apparent to you. Do not be fooled for the love that currently permeates the city either. Once this festival is over, all 800,000 citizens will forget this love ever existed. This is why I only come for the festival. I mean, you're not that memorable, man.